Hello, today's bonus game is Word500. I'm going to start with Blaze. That's fun to start with Blaze. All right. One green from Blaze. We're going to assume it's not the Z. Now with the green, it could be the B, but we're going to use the E. See if the E is the green one because it's the most common letter and it likes to be at the end. So let's get another uncommon letter if we can. Maybe we could do a QU. Getting a J would be amazing. Can I think of a J that ends with E? Basically, if we include an uncommon letter, we can just assume it's red, and that helps narrow down options. But I'm sure there is one starting with J. I just can't think of it. So QU is going to be a lot easier to think of. Something like quote should be fine. Two greens and a yellow. So I'm going to assume no Q. What's our other green, I wonder? Maybe the O with a yellow T? Because that lets us do T something, O something E. Like TR, like trope, for example. So if we're right, we have to say it's this. And so we do an STO. That seems to work. Stone, 4 greens. Stove, 4 greens. What's left? Stoke a stove. All right. We used a stone in our stove to stoke it. All right, a little trappy there. If there had been more left, there are ways to do fillers, but it's tough. What you got to do is put one of them in the spot and one out of the spot, and see if you ended up with a yellow or a green, with three other letters that aren't going to be that are going to be red, or at least have a known color. They can subtract out. All right. Well, let's spin the bonus game wheel and see what tomorrow's game will be. Is the Boston Globe mini crossword. That one is still free. So if you'd like to play along, we will be playing that tomorrow. Now, I might be recording early enough that the Boston Globe hasn't released the Wednesday, so I might end up doing the Tuesday. So let's see what we end up publishing, but just letting you know. Okay, and how'd you do?